Assalamualaikum and a very good afternoon. So we are going to do this lecture using flipped classroom. Flipped classroom is where you are required to study or go through the lecture through my video, and then in the class we will do further explanation about the lecture material, and also we will be able to have more time to do some work example on the CNC programming. So what I'm going to talk to you over the flipped classroom technique is about CNC codes. So we have learned in the previous lecture what are the various CNC application in CNC machining, CNC lathe, CNC wire cut, CNC EDM, and various applications of CNC. But what is CNC? So today now you have the opportunity to actually see what is CNC program is about and how is the programming code structure. So the CNC code is a form of program instruction. So it's made of G codes and M codes with some numbering for the line number. Yeah. So basically, if you look at the CNC program, it's the same like you are looking at English passage. You know, a written passage of English will tell the story. So here the story is being told in CNC programming. So the programming is telling what is the job going to be done. Yeah. So maybe before I talk about the various formats of CNC, maybe we can first talk about the types of CNC codes. From here you can see one is N code. N code is to specify the line number. So this is N10, N20, N30. N10 is the first line, N20 is the second line, and so on. Why N is important is that when you have a huge program and you have an error and you want to discuss with your fellow engineer about some problem in the programming, without the line number it can be very difficult for you to identify where is the problem. For example, if I were to say here, look at X minus 22.5, there's a problem. So your eyes will be immediately looking where is X minus 22.5. So you'll find there's one here, X minus 22.5, and maybe somewhere here you might find another one, X minus 22.5, which is difficult, though you don't know. But with the line number, if I say look at line number N110, the X minus 22.5 is a problem, so your eyes will go straight to line number and the X minus 22.5. So this is sort of like the line identifier. Yeah, so it's good for your program to have line number. The next important code is the G codes. So here you see the various G codes. There are 99 G codes. Each G codes have a meaning and give a specific instruction. So the G codes will be placed accordingly. Yeah, so we will talk soon after about the G code. For example, here you can see some example: G21, G94, G91, G28. All these have meaning. Okay, we will discuss afterward the meaning of each of these G code. Also, there's a M code. If you see here, there's a M06, M07. So what are the meaning of the M codes? I will also explain in the next slide. Other than the G codes, M code, there's also for speed and speed. So for speed or for feed, the feed rate is, for example, here F50, meaning the feed rate is 50 mm per second. So in 1 second, it will move 50 mm. Yeah, so that is feed rate. And for speed, let me check where is the speed here. One example, S1200, meaning the spindle will be spinning at 1200 RPM in 1 minute. So that is speed is given by S. And then the tool code, Here is one example of the tool code T02, meaning the CNC program will be selecting tool number 2. Some machine can carry up to 20 or 30 tools, so each tool have a numbering, number 1 until number 20 or number 1 until number 30. So the T code will specify what tool number to be selected to run this program. So at the start of the program, the the machine will change to tool number 2 and execute the program. Alright, let's go to the next slide. So like I mentioned just now, sequence number or block number is given by n, and normally you put it in order from n, 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 and so on, or you can go n, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and so on. So it's up to you how you want to put the numbering. And then we go to the next slide. The G codes. G codes is also known as the preparatory codes. So it's a code that prepare the machine, that move the machine from one location to another. That's why it's called preparatory codes. So the G codes is preparatory codes. There are 99 G codes, from G00, G01, G02, G03 until G99. But you don't need to know all the G codes. You only need to know certain more regularly used G code. For example, here are the list of the more regularly used G code. And for this course, we would like you to understand this G code that is being displayed. So G00 have a meaning and so on, and I will explain it to you what is the meaning of the G code. For example, here you can see a G21. So G21 is a code that will tell you that all the X, Y, Z unit are in mm. Yeah, G21, whereby G20 is for inches. Okay, let's go to the next slide. So first we introduce you to the code G00, which is for rapid traverse or fast traverse, meaning the machine will move from one point to another point very fast. So the tool will move very fast from location number 1 to location number 2. And rapid traverse is only meant for moving without cutting. Yeah, meaning it's moving above the workpiece but not cutting. So we need to move very fast. So G00 causes the move to the specified position at maximum speed. Yeah, or on the air or above the air for non-cutting movement. Remember that, for non-cutting movement. One example is G00 X20 Y30 Z1, meaning from a point, for example X0 Y0, you will move to X20 Y30 and go down to 1 mm above the surface, because Z0 is the surface of the workpiece. 1 mm is above, that is we are following the right hand rule, positive X, positive Y, positive Z, and the surface is Z0, so we are 1 mm above the surface. Here the tool is moved to X20 Y30 and Z 1 mm. This is for metric system. Next slide. And the G01 is for linear interpolation, meaning linear interpolation, we are going in a straight line following the maths rule y equals to mx plus c for a linear interpolation. Yeah, y equals to mx plus c, you learn that in maths. So this will give you a straight line. So a G01 causes linear motion to the given position, meaning from wherever you are, if you give G01 X20 Y30 F45, meaning the tool will move from one point to the address X20 Y30. So this is the address or of the destination. So the tool will move in a straight line to this coordinate at this rate, at 45 mm per minute. So you see here the tool is moved to X20 Y30. Alright, next slide. And G02. G02 is for clockwise circular interpolation. Arc can be specified by either radius or by center. So you can give G02 X30 Y20 radius 15. So the tool will move clockwise. So if you are looking at the surface like this, it will move from current position to x30 y20, which is the endpoint, with a radius of 15. Yeah, so you get a clockwise circular interpolation from one point to the destination, which is x30 y20, and the radius is 15. Okay, you don't have to worry about this. It's same, will give the same result, but not giving the radius, but instead giving the center point. Yeah, like in AutoCAD. So this is exactly like in AutoCAD, will give you the same result. All right, next slide.